Are you a home service business owner or future home service business owner that's looking to scale and grow and make more money than you've ever made in your whole life working a 9-to-5? This video is for you. If you are just starting out, I'm going to give you a 3-step framework to help prepare you for the tough decisions that you need to make. Those decisions are going to determine the trajectory of your business, so pay attention. And again, if you haven't seen any of my videos, I highly suggest you stick through the entire video, take notes, and dive into this concept. So framework number 1 has everything to do how you manage your money. Now, coming from 9-to-5, you used to have a simple process when it came to money management. It was as simple as you get a paycheck, you pay your bills, and you save what's left. Well, there's a key component, and I call it the investor mentality. Really, this will help you identify that you need to spend money to make money in business. This is the mindset that you have to have. When you start selling your home services, all of that money is not yours. You need to take some of the money and reinvest it back into the business. Now, remember, when you were an employee, you would get the money, you would pay your bills, you would save and spend what's left. As a business owner, the best business owners are masters at resource management. How you manage your money can make or break the entire business, and your relationship with money is exact what I'm referring to. With that said, the new way that you're going to manage money is you're going to receive the money from the job and you're immediately going to reinvest back into the business. Now, you might say, Tanner, what does that mean? I've heard the concept reinvest back into the business many times. I don't know what that means. What that means is you take the money and you apply it to income producing marketing channels, such as hiring a marketing agency to run Facebook ads for you, hiring a Google or SEO agency to build your online presence, spending money on hiring people to knock doors for you, or in any case, really spend money on mailers. Whatever marketing avenue that you feel would be best for the service that you provide, it's important to utilize the resources that you make on a per job basis for the growth of your business. Now, don't just look at it when you spend this money as ROI, because that's not what we're after here. We need to use that money to test. So you have to have a high risk tolerance as a fast growing home service CEO, because you have to understand that not all money put back into the business is going to generate ROI. It's important for you to understand that you, as a new business owner or a new investor, you have to understand that there is a learning curve to investing in marketing. And I want you to understand this very clearly. So when you spend the money, you don't not spend the money because you lost money. It's important to have a discipline, and the only way to do that is to set aside a percent cash flow for these marketing channels. With that said, I'm going to say set aside 10% every dollar that comes into your business for a future return, future cash flow. It's very important that you solidify this framework in your business and for you as a leader and ultimate decision maker in your home service business. Framework number 2, how you manage your people. So important. So we talked about how you manage money and the relationship you have with money, but you need to understand the relationship you have with people is equally or more important than how you manage money. Managing people is something that's going to be entirely different to you, and I want to give you some insights information if you are an outsider entering into the trades, or if you're an insider looking to finally grow your business. Everything is about empathy. Having mutual respect for the people that come to work for you each day is going to be a key element of your success. Remember, home service is a service-based business. The people are your product. Invest in them. Look for ways to serve not only their financial needs. Get ready to be a therapist, a psychologist. Get ready to be a coach, a friend, ultimately a leader in your business, and embrace that, because that's what comes with the territory. You're going to come across people of all walks of life. In this business, it's important for you to understand that relationships matter, and it has everything to do with how you recruit and how you retain and ultimately how you grow. You as a business owner have to have the ultimate vision. The vision needs to be where you are and where you plan to go, and you need to reiterate reiterate that vision as much as you can to the people that come to work for you early on. The idea behind growth in a business is to grow from within. I'm proud to say that every one of my managers have never managed another home service business before, and they were nurtured from within because I spoke it into existence. I let them know my plans. I was transparent, and one key component of mastering relationships in this business is keep your word. If you promise something, they better be able to take it to the bank. Do not make false promises as a form of motivation. You as a business owner, you've got to understand in the trades, people are promised the world just to get the job done. The key is to be subtle with your promises, under promise, over deliver. So we talked about 2 frameworks for you as a new home service business owner or existing home service business owner that's looking to take their business to the next level. We talked about your relationship with money and understanding how money is a tool for growth. It is not the destination. You can use money as the fuel to the car to take you to the next level. The second is how you handle your relationship with people. Relationships are what's going to be the catalyst for growth. So if you master your relationship with money and you master your relationships with people, there's only one more element for you to focus on, especially early on in your business, is mastering your product. So we have money, we have people, and we have product. These 3 components are going to combine to create long-lasting, sustainable business in the home service space that sticks out amongst competitors. So let's talk about product. When it comes to product early on, your product probably will be subpar. The goal here is for you to understand that as long as you have a high standard of filling your promises to your customers and really ultimately doing a great job, not so much focused on the money, so much focused on the value you give to the people that hire you, then everything fall in its place. But it's all about you and the standard that you have for your product. I remember early on in my business, first of all, I didn't even know how to paint. I had to look up a YouTube video on how to set up a paint sprayer. But the reality is when you make the relationship between you and your product a focus, it really is the relationship between you and your customer. This is the standard. And for me, I was sitting outside of that house all by myself. The people that I had working for me didn't show up that day, but the reality of the situation is that was my product and I was going to learn how to do it. I was going to do it to the highest standard, and I wasn't going to leave, and I wasn't going to take a payment until it was done the right way. I couldn't look someone in the eyes and say, this is a completed job, without me thinking to myself, I would pay for that. And I stood there and I hung in there and I felt the feeling of what it's like to produce a quality result. Now, for some of you, you enter into this business and you have no plans of doing the actual work. I think this is a bad idea. I think you should learn the trade. I think it puts you in an extreme disadvantage. I think it would be smart for you to work alongside your team. Don't just come into this business thinking you could be a salesperson and win the game. Can you? Sure. But at the end of the day, it's important for you to know the principles surrounding the projects that you're not only selling, but you're producing. You've got to live, eat, and breathe your product in order to stand out. Now, I'm only talking to business owners that want to get to the next level, and that's what it requires. So with that said, master the relationship between you and your product. And really what that comes down to is standard. If you have the highest standard of not only your employees and your customers, you will always win. If you have the standard that you will not under promise and over deliver, you will always win. If you are the type of individual that wants the best for not only your team, but for your customers, you will always win. This mindset and this framework is an anomaly. This mindset and this framework is what allowed my business to scale to 7 figures. I have 17 employees in my house painting business. I work under 10 hours per week. I have a team in place that is bought into the vision. I kept my word because our customers know when they call us, we're going to do the job right. My relationship with money is value first. I have to make sure not only my relationship with money is always in check, but I have to make sure that my relationship with my people is always in check. And of course, I can never be satisfied with our last performance because ultimately, as a business owner, your standard is standard. So I hope you enjoyed this 3-step 3-step framework. Now, again, if you are a new home service business owner, this framework is going to help you align your efforts to create a long-lasting business. And if you're an existing business owner, it's time to start getting things in motion. If you want, I would love to have you join my school community. It's a community of like-minded entrepreneurs, courses, especially my hiring course that's going to give you a 12-lesson strategy to get high-quality, A-plus talent employees into your home service business. And last, Drip Jobs. Drip Jobs is the most powerful CRM in the home service space. You need a great software, and believe me, I'm passionate about my product, and I know for a fact it's the right fit for you. So if you want to join us at Drip Jobs and you're just starting your home service business, I want to invest in you. You get 4 months free using our Drip Jobs startup program. No one in the space is doing that, but I believe in you, and I know that we're going to wow you with our products. So join us at Drip Jobs. Head to dripjobs.com for a free 14-day trial and join me on the next video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I read every comment. I will reply to you. I can't wait to see what you do with your business.